All right, bestie, I know the morning class isn't for everyone, so in case you missed it, here's everything I taught today. This might be one of my favorite classes I've done in a little while. All you're gonna need is a block, so let's get into it. We're starting lying down on our backs with our feet in a Pilates V. Knees are in line with your hips in tabletop. Make sure that you're lowering your legs from your hips and you're not just bending your knees to get your heels down to the mat. Then we're combining these first two moves together, going from a crunch to a heel tap. And then a little bit same but different, you're gonna lower your head and your heels at the same time. Always an inhale to extend and an exhale to pull in. Then your legs rest down on the mat for these roll-ups, making sure you're lifting one vertebrae at a time and going slow one vertebrae at a time on the way down. We're staying up at the top and pulsing a forward fold reach twice, then finding a tall spine and piking both legs up. This is to prep us for our next big move, which is going to be this teaser lift, but you can also keep your feet down on the mat. Moving on to tabletop, and this is why I love this class so much, because I love a good block under the knee. I like to start with those knee taps because it helps my students feel when their hips are actually in line with each other and make sure that they're not dropping their hip or keeping it open. Also notice how for all of these moves, the center of my body doesn't move at all. The goal is not to get the biggest range of motion. The goal is to move without moving the center of your body, keeping your transverse abdominis firing the whole time. We'll come back to tabletop and move through some floating knee taps, and for the purpose of the video, I flip to face the other way. You can stay with this twist or add the leg extension. The key here is to make sure when you drop your heels, the entire sole of your foot comes down to the mat for stability. In the side position, you can also grab that block with your top hand and use it as an extra support. Then we're flipping to our stomachs and moving through this arm burnout series. And let me tell you, my arms felt like jello by the end of this. If you'll notice here, my head is looking forward. You want to make sure that your gaze stays down so that you're not hurting your neck. We're staying up at the top and moving through these tricep presses, making sure to hug your elbows into your sides. It's optional to grab a weight here. You definitely don't need it. The goal here is to try to keep the elbow of the hand that's down from touching the mat. This looks easy, but I swear it's brutal. One last little tricep pulse and you're done. You got your workout in for the day. Bye.